But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Wait,
Turn
why am I
off
back
your
here?
PlayStation. There's no
What?
other way to beat this game.
What the shit?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, did you just say turn off my PlayStation? What if I was playing like a Nintendo Switch or Xbox? Would you said play... Oh my gosh, what? Alright, it's time to get paid. And to get to the swing of things. But mostly get paid. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to be talking about, right? Cool. Just wanted to establish that. Yeah, we can skip all that. Let's just get straight to the point. Yeah, let's just get to it. Alright, so I won't do the good morning, good afternoon, because this is technically, it's news. But it's worth talking about. I mean, it's nothing noteworthy except for one game of it, but these are the PlayStation Plus Essential games coming on February 4th. So, let's get started. You know, well, I have my opinion on it, but here we go. So, here's the first game that's coming out, and starting the timer now. Get into the epic flow of things. Alright, Payday 3 coming on PS5. Revel in the thrill of a perfectly planned and executed heist in this high octane co-op FPS experience for up to 4 players online. You know, because you can't pull off a perfect heist without 4 people. Snap out of retirement back into the life of crime in the shoes of the Payday game. How original. The envy of your peers, and the nightmare of law enforcement wherever they go. I mean, I'm enjoying Payday 2, so naturally I'm going to get this game. It's not like, I heard that it didn't do well in terms of critics, so I feel like this is kind of like the Suicide Squad, but just much better, and actually you'll have fun with it, so... I mean, it's not like a bad game, but it's not a good game to put on PlayStation Plus Essential. Not really essential game. So let's move on, or let's steal and get paid for the next game. Okay. Alright, I think this was the perfect game to talk about the next game. High on Life. I am not kidding. That is what it's called. High on Life. Man, that's the way to live. Anyway, coming on PS4, PS5. Fresh out of high school with no job and no ambition, you really got nothing going on for you until an alien cartel that wants to get high off of humanity invades Earth. I'm serious, this is actually... I'm gonna start the timer. I have to read this again. They're not making this up. Fresh out of high school with no job and no ambition, you really got nothing going on for you until an alien cartel that wants to get high off of humanity invades Earth. Now you and a team of charismatic talking guns must answer the hero's call and become the deadliest intergalactic bounty hunter the cosmos has ever seen. That's the title. That's a synopsis. I'm in. For its ridiculous premise alone, and I know this is by the former lead of Squanch Games, Justin Roiland. I know he was in it, or unless they replaced him, because of serious allegations. So, let's move on to the next clip. And this is the last game that is coming on PlayStation Plus Essential. Pac-Man World Repack. PS4, PS5. And this 2004 remake of the original PlayStation platformer with improved UI, fine-tuned mechanics, and updated visuals. Pac-Man arrives home on his birthday to find ghosts have kidnapped Pac-Man's family and friends and ruined his party. Oh no! Off to the rescue, Pac-Man sets off to Ghost Island, dodge ghosts, solve environmental puzzles, rescue the Pac family, and more in this platforming adventure. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and guys, there's more. But yeah, that's the PlayStation Plus Essential games coming on February 4th. I have thoughts, I have opinions. You know what you signed up for. So, here's the next. Well, here's the latest update. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this on another clip. I'm cool with that. Yeah. Alright, that's much better. I mean, I could have did all my rants. You guys know I'm gonna do a rant. You know I'm gonna basically talk about what I think about the PlayStation Plus Essential. Let's get it over with. And, well, okay, this is gonna be pretty short. I'll make it, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes. 2 minutes is cool. Alright, what I give it out of 5? Sorry, what I give it out of 10? I always go out of 10. 5 out of 10 again. PlayStation Plus Essential. There's one thing. These games are not essential, except for High on Life. That was a good choice. And the Stanley Parable for January January Essential. That was essential. Okay. Games like Suicide Squad. That is not essential. Come on, PlayStation Sony. This is not essential. You know Suicide Squad is not essential. If it's a game that nobody was asking for and it's going offline, nobody was asking for it. It's not essential. But the games that you gave us in terms of essential, these are not first-party PS5 titles, which I asked for. These are not consistent indie games like the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable is perfect. I love the Stanley Parable. But in terms of like essential games, you're not really giving us the hard-hitting essential games. Like, these are nothing that are like Marvel Spider-Man 2 level, or just something that's really freaking cool. These are games that didn't sell well, or did average. Payday 3, I know it did average. High on Life, it didn't do bad, but I don't think anybody was just jumping out of their chair to play it. But I wanted to play it. It was on my wish list, so cool. I just wish we had more of games that were High on Life or the Stanley Parable quality, or just first-party PS5 games. Sure, Batman World. I think I played it like when I was a kid, or I don't know. No one was asking for this. Once again, I think it was a game that just didn't do well, but people played it for nostalgic. I'm not interested in that one. I hate to admit that. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of my whole opinion on that. 5 out of 10. Come on, PlayStation, be better. You're not going to do it because you already canceled 9 live service games. And let's read the latest update, because there was more. And I didn't even realize that until I scrolled down the PlayStation blog. So let's read this. It's kind of clear my throat. Let's do it. As many of our players are currently playing on PS5, I mean, not everybody. Sometimes PS5 is not available to sell. I think it's now accessible. Man, when the PlayStation 5 came out, barely anybody could get it. It was always sold out, or bots, or scalpers. But I got it, like, you know when I got the PS5? 2 years after the fact, because it was sold out all the time. Well, anyway, have shifted towards redeeming and accessing PS5 titles from the monthly games and game catalog benefit. Yeah, that's true. PlayStation Plus is also evolving with this trend and will focus on offering PS5 titles through the monthly games and games catalog benefit starting January 2026. Okay? Are you actually going to do it? As we shift to PS5, PS4 games will no longer be a key benefit and will be occasionally offered for PlayStation Plus monthly games and games catalog starting January 2026. We may still provide titles that can be playable on both PS4 and PS5 consoles as of this date. Please note, this will affect the PS4 monthly games that you have already redeemed from PlayStation Plus. You'll continue to have access to the games you already redeemed as long as you remain a member. Sorry, I mumbled that towards the end. For game catalog, PS4 games will still be available to play until it leads the catalog as part of our monthly refresh. We'll continue to evolve the experience of PlayStation Plus and optimize the benefits you receive, including exclusive discounts, online multiplayer access, online game save storage, and more. As we shift our focus to PS5 and the PS5 Pro, we look forward to adding new PS5 titles monthly for your joy. For you to enjoy, I was trying to say. Sorry, I was reading that a little bit fast too. Okay, so let's put this for 5 minutes, because I have thoughts about that. Also, I already knew about that news before I read the PlayStation blog. I figure I kind of share my 2 cents on it. You know the expression. Alright, if you're going to do this, PlayStation Sony, because Xbox is giving us day one games. You can't beat that. And the games that come out day one, you're only giving us video game trials or after the fact. I can get on board And I get why they're shifting towards only PS5 titles, and it will be a PS4, PS5 title for specific games. Completely, I'm bored. But you better be delivering. Don't give us Suicide Squad. If you're going to give us PS5 titles, if you're going to do this January 2026, you better commit to PS5 titles that people want. Like Marvel Spider-Man 2, or Baldur's freaking Gate 3! But yeah, just give us the PS5 titles. Or if you're going to do the PS4 slash PS5, like just like the both versions, give us a game that people want. Give us what we want, and we'll be happy campers on the essential front. Otherwise, what's the point? You might as well just go to extra. Premium, it's gotten slightly better because we actually have Dino Crisis, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. That's a freaking amazing game. Gotta go back to that. But if you're not gonna give us the PS5 titles and you're just gonna continue to give us garbage like Suicide Squad, then what's the point? What's the point of taking away the PS4 titles? I'm gonna be sad the PS4 titles are gone, but it's been a good long time. I don't know if it's been. Don't quote me on this because I think I got my PS4. Yeah, I think a few years after it first came out. But yeah, they've been doing this for decades in terms of PS4 titles. I got some good amount of PS4 titles from the PlayStation Plus Essential when it meant something. So it's not like I didn't get any good games on the PS4 titles on the Essential. So hey, I'm a happy camper. So I'm on board, and I know you're probably surprised. I'm on board with basically the PSP. We're going more towards the PS5 titles. You just better deliver. You better give us the quality. You better give us games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And if you're going to strictly focus on it, don't give us garbage. Give us the PS5 titles. And if you're going to wrap it up, like this is just going to be wrapped up in 2025, the least you can do is give us some solid PS4, PS5, or just solid PS4 titles. If this is going to be the last and you're committed to it, give us some really, really essential PS4 titles for this last year. It was good while it lasted. I'm not going to complain because I actually got some good PS4 titles throughout the year. So I ain't mad. I ain't mad about that. But I look to the future and I'm just going like, okay, well, you better give us some pretty high quality PS5 titles that we all want, that are essential. Earn your title. Earn your title to be essential. That's it. You just gotta be essential. If you don't have essential games, then just pretty much get rid of it and then just make extra the new essential and then just make premium with the extra and premium. Did I just throw an idea? That's a good idea. Wouldn't it make sense to have 2 subscriptions, make it an affordable price, put the PS1 and everything on the premium games, but put it at a reasonable price, and then the essential could be the extra game, but just like, kind of like what Xbox does. Just still put the extra games, but mostly put the extra in premium. Well, sorry. Oh, wow. I think I have an idea. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. I just thought about it too. Sony and PlayStation won't listen to me. I'm a small fry. But yeah, they could essentially, they could essentially put the PlayStation Plus Essential and Extra and just combine it together. And then just make it 2 subscriptions. Because if you're not going to give us Essential games, just get rid of it. And put the Essential games on the Extra. And just anything that you got for Essential, you keep. And Extra is still there. Just combine it and put it at a reasonable price. I mean, you could do that. I mean, we're still... For anybody who's a PlayStation diehard, I guess that's kind of me, I guess I could classify as PlayStation diehard, it would make sense to put it at the cheapest price if you're not going to continue to give us garbage. Just put us Essential and put Extra together, and then Premium, put all 3 subscriptions there, and then just put it at a reasonable price. I really hope not to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, but say la vie, if it's going to be that, then yeah. And I wonder if this is because they're just going for a new vision, or it's because Herman Holst got fired as the CEO. Yes, I'm very much aware of that. I don't know if that's a factor in it. I don't know if they're just making clean house, but yeah, let's face it. Losing billions of dollars with live service games, I don't know if it was in the billions or just a whole lot of millions. But yeah, Herman Holtz just getting, like, pretty much demoted. It's not surprising. I mean, come on, bro was pushing live service games out of hoo-ha. Yeah, I think he was pushing Concord? And he was pushing just so much live service games that nobody would want. Yeah, I ain't even mad of the new CEOs. I can't remember if his name was Hiroki, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but it just makes sense. It makes sense why they were promoted because they are going to get straight to business and fix the PlayStation brand. I was trying to say PlayStation brand. They're going to fix it, and they're going to make sure that we do single player narratives. And I hope they go back to the focus on single player narrative. It's okay to do live service games, but keep it to a bare minimum. You just pretty much shoved it down our throats in 2024 that we were just like, please no more. No, here's more. No. I'm sorry if that was such an exaggeration, but yeah, nobody was asking for it. So, am I sorry that Herbert Hulse gets demoted? No, I don't care. I mean, what's this gonna be in terms of PlayStation? Are they going back to single player narratives? I hope it just does well. I really hope we go back to what made PlayStation great again. And also, please, bloody make Bloodborne remake. We've been asking for it. I hope that's on the table. I hope there's a new IPs. I hope there's actually creativity brought back and not live service game to make a quick buck. But that's all I'm going to say about that. That's kind of my 2 cents about it. I'm trying to really focus on 2025 to not be negative all the time. I'm really trying. But it's a little hard when basically I'm still getting garbage on essential, or I'm not getting like complete garbage. I'm just not getting essential games. Let me put it that way. So it's hard not to be negative when I'm paying for this subscription and you're not giving me high quality games I'm used to in previous years. I mean, we got Resident Evil 2 one time, and I know we got Marvel Spider-Man. We did get Horizon Zero Dawn. So the fact that you're not giving us the essential games, I look at you like, PlayStation, Sony, for shame. All right, well that's all I'm gonna leave you guys with. That was kind of. It's been a while since went in a major rant. I don't really go into a rant unless something pees me off. It didn't pee me off. I'm just not surprised, and I'm just like, come on, PlayStation, Sony. I want to relive the glory days of you actually giving me essential games. I'm like, all right, we're back. We're so back. No, it's kind of like, Suicide Squad. That's how we're gonna start the year. Okay, that's how we're gonna start it. Even the extra and premium wasn't not like that disappointing, but it could have been better. Hopefully February delivers. Hopefully they do. I want some first party titles, something that feels essential. But I guess they gave all the good essential games. Alright, well, I guess I've ranted a little bit too long. So, of course, you can leave that like, comment, subscribe. What's your thoughts about the PlayStation Plus essential games coming in February? And also, what do you think about Herman Hulse being fired? Anybody surprised? I'm not. Also, what do you guys think about the PS4 games actually leaving in January 2026 tentatively? Well, you can be all nostalgia, but you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you guys at the next clip. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do Xbox Day or Nintendo Switch Day. We'll see. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know. Alright, sure, Factory. Just roll the credits. Let's go.